It's come to the end of the camping season here in Wisconsin, and it's time to winterize my Rockwood Roo. It's a 2018 model 183. In order to winterize your water system, you have to start on the other side. You see I purchased 4 gallons. I hope that's enough of the RV fluid. Here's your water heater. When you open it up, you're looking for the drain plug and anode. I went to Napa and I purchased a 1 1/16 inch socket, and my dad always said having the right tool for the right job is important. That way you can take your anode out. This is going to save you about 6 gallons because your hot water tank is going to drain. You inspect your anode. It's only had 1 season's worth of use. The other thing you want to do here is open this valve, which will allow some air and spill all over you if you're not careful and you're filming. So let that drain and I'll talk to you about the next step. The next step requires that you go inside your camper, move all your crap out of the way, and get into this bench seat. You'll need to remove this screw and lift up and get at your hot water tank. In order to do that, to winterize it, you need to turn, and I labeled these, your hot water out to the off position by turning this knob perpendicular to the pipe. This is your cold water in, and that also needs to be turned perpendicular. The third thing you have to do in here is turn this middle bypass valve to on. Doing this prevents any antifreeze from going into your tank. Alright, so I'm back over here by the water heater, and I did shut this valve off and I left my anode sitting here. The third step is to come into this front compartment because you're going to want to start using your water pump to flush and get all of your antifreeze into your system. This model comes with an antifreeze inlet to put the antifreeze through the system. It says you got to close the valve on the tank and open the valve to the inlet. So this is where I had a lot of problems, and I had to make some decisions on what to do here because my pump is located behind this panel. And in order to get at the pump and get at these valves, I had to decide what the heck to do with this panel. So yeah, I had to move all this stuff out of the way. And there were 2 screws, one here and one in a little bit further that I removed, and now I have access to, and I moved this panel here, and now I can see the water pump. I'm at a point where I need to make some decisions because I'm not sure what happens with that filter, because it is full of water at this time, and we'll see what happens. So more on that later. But what's happening is this pipe here, the one with the red dot on it, is the one leading to my holding tank that holds my fresh water. And behind there, you got to reach through here and close that valve. So closing this valve, it goes down. That closes the fresh water tank, and now I'm going to be able to insert the hose into here, which I gotta go, and I think I'm just gonna cut one of my garden hoses and connect it up here. We'll see what happens. I'll be back. So I'm ready to run my RV antifreeze through the system in my ever a never-ending quest to spur the local economy, I bought a 4-foot RV hose. It's just a regular garden hose that connects there, and you have to go around to the inside now, and we are going to turn on the water pump, which you do on the control panel right here. Turn on your water pump, and you can hear the pump running, and you start with your first drain. Hopefully we see pink coming out of here now when I turn on the cold water. And it's running. Well, it's not pink yet. It's slightly pink. There we go. Do the cold. Turn it to the other side so you get to your trap set. Run the hot water through there. That's definitely pink. And let's move into the bathroom where I've left the shower running. Oops. So I ran it through the hot and cold. I'll show you. Cold, green, pink, hot, pink. We'll do our bathroom sink, pink. On the cold, shut it off, pink. And the toilet. Now I've read you should probably just dump a whole gallon down here. And that is pink as well. I'm going to go outside and do the shower and then the low point drain. And I'm probably going to switch my bottles so I make sure I have enough. So a little under a gallon and we were able to do all those inside ones. I do see a problem though, and I want to share it with you. Hopefully it solves it as I run the next few things. Inside here, again, this water filter thing, and I'm calling it a water filter because I don't know if it is or isn't, is half full of antifreeze, half full of water. Regardless, I'm going to show you what I'm doing next. Is I'm going out to the shower drain, and I'm going to turn on the cold water, and I'm going to make sure that that runs pink. It's running pink. So I'm going to shut off the cold, run the hot through here. Not sure why that's not doing anything. Oh, there we go. So I just checked it that it's running hot and cold. And then I'm going to come over to my low point drain. And I know this plug here, this low point drain, is one of those that you remove all the way. It's located right here. I'm probably sure I should be turning off the water pump at this time, so I might be scrambling. I can already see that that's running pink. It's definitely running pink. I'm probably gonna... One of the last things I did was I cleared the water on the city water connection by removing the filter with a screwdriver carefully in my fingers, and there's a little button, a white button that you press in there, and water comes out pretty violently, but you can see it has that pink hue, so that means the water line has been cleared and has antifreeze in it. So in conclusion, you'll see I went through about 2.5 gallons of RV antifreeze. I bought a hose, cost me $5 at Ace, and I bought that 1 1/16 inch socket, and I think it's ready. I still don't know what to do about that. Looks like I got some internet searching, and maybe you guys can help me out here. I might just unscrew it and empty it, and that way I know there's no fresh water down at the bottom. Alright, happy camping.